All right, folks, you're watching the Cam Rogers Show here on Chat Sports Facebook Live as well as YouTube Live. I am Cam Rogers. Hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Rogers99. Continue the conversation here. Let's talk about the latest on Dez Bryant. Where do we stand with old Dez? He's still looking for a team right now, and I do want to start off with discussing here the fact that the Patriots are down Jordan Matthews, Malcolm Mitchell, and Kenny Britt. Britt was recently cut by New England. Then you also take into account the fact that Julian Edelman is going to miss the first 4 games of the season. Britt turns 30 next month, joined the Patriots on a 2-year deal back in December of 2017 after the Browns released him. Britt entered the league in 2009, by the way, first-round pick with the Titans. But this release is notable, of course, because it just opened the floodgates for a Dez Bryant to New England Patriots rumor. You see, if you guys have been watching my show for the last few months, since like early May, you know I've been on the Dez Bryant to Patriots bandwagon week in and week out. Now, Mike Giardi of NFL Network recently reported this, that Dez won't join the Patriots. And we'll get to that in a matter of seconds. But first, I do want to give a shout out to my friends at Mizzen and Main. I'm wearing a Mizzen and Main shirt right now. Comfortable as F, folks. Made right here in America. And as they say, the best damn dress shirt out there. Get it done, comfortable.af. So let's get to this rumor about Dez not signing with the New England Patriots, which is just flat out wrong in my eyes. But Giardi of NFL Network said that the Patriots, quote, probably, emphasis on probably, won't have interest in Dez Bryant. I don't know about you guys, and be sure to let me know, but does probably leave a lot for interpretation? Because I think it does. Because you are now assuming that the New England Patriots are satisfied with who they have at wide receiver. Let me rattle off the names for you. Julian Edelman, at least for 12 games. Hogan, Philip Dorsett, Cordell Patterson, Eric Decker. There's Braxton Berrios as well. Philip Dorsett is right behind Hogan there. Matt Slater is on the list. He's a special teams guy. That's not a scary offense. That's not a Super Bowl winning wide receiver core. So there is no way in heck that the Patriots are going to exit week 3 of the preseason and be like, yep, we're good at wide receiver, no problems, we don't need Dez Bryant. You guys actually think that's going to happen? That's not going to happen. And I'll break down my reasoning in terms of a Dez to Patriots match. I'll get that later. But peak rumor season right now, because there's one report that Dez won't join the Patriots. There's another report that, well, maybe he will, according to NFL insider Peter King. And he is a trusted NFL insider out there. So here's what King said to Mike Florio of NBC Sports. Quote, I think if the Patriots get out of this preseason game and have sincere doubts about their receiver core, I wouldn't put it past the Patriots to consider Dez Bryant. Isn't that literally what I just said? This makes perfect sense because the Patriots will walk out of week 3 of their dress rehearsal game in this preseason and say to themselves, we're screwed. Because if we play a defense with an above-average safety, an above-average linebacker, and a good corner, Rob Gronkowski is going to be blanked. He won't be a factor in the game. So where are you going next? You can't go to Edelman for the first 4 games. You're really going to rely on Hogan, on Cordell Patterson, who is a cast-off from Oakland, who wasn't very good over there. So, sure, Dez Bryant is not in the best shape anymore. He's 30 years old, and I understand that. And everybody out there who's saying he's washed up, I think, is not looking at the entire picture here of Dez Bryant. Yeah, he had great numbers from like 2012 to 2014, and then the drop-off happened. But a lot of factors were at play there. Dallas Cowboys ran the football more. Dez had injuries. Dak Prescott and Dez seemed to never really get along on the football field in terms of a chemistry standpoint. But if there's a team out there that can eke out the most productivity from Dez Bryant? It's the New England Patriots and Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator. Am I wrong in this? Like, if Dez Bryant went to Jacksonville, he'd be probably bad, if not worse, than what he was on the Dallas Cowboys. But if he were to go to the New England Patriots, a respected organization with a good offensive system, or perhaps Pittsburgh, then Dez Bryant would be a solid complementary receiver for that offense. So it's time for you guys to predict, where will Dez Bryant play in 2018? You know where I stand on this. Some of you actually are saying he won't be on a team. I'm not going to rule that out either, to be honest with you, but it sure sounded like Hugh Jackson of the Cleveland Browns wanted Dez Bryant on the team. If you watched that episode of Hard Knocks, Hugh was like doing a sales pitch for Dez Bryant to get him to sign. And according to reports out there, the Browns have not ruled out Dez Bryant yet, despite the return of Josh Gordon. And if you're Dez, you want to be on a contender. As you take a look at my top 5 teams here, the first 3 are all contenders. New England, Pittsburgh, and Houston. Arizona is kind of a dark horse team, and I have Cleveland still there at 5 because, according to the reports, the Browns haven't ruled out Dez Bryant yet, but he did leave the Browns facilities without a contract. That's telling to me. So, Patriots at number 1 in my eyes, but Troy Brown, a New England Patriots Hall of Fame receiver, said don't sign Dez Bryant. Now, Brown is a 3-time Super Bowl champion, so when he speaks about the Patriots, you listen. And Brown said there's no need to sign Dez Bryant because he doesn't fit the kind of routes the Patriots like to use. Okay, so here's what I'll say about this. If any Patriots fans are watching right now, Troy, no offense, you stopped playing in 2007. My guess would be the setup of routes for the Patriots offense a little different here in 2018. Josh McDaniels wasn't the offensive coordinator in 2007. Now, here's one interesting quote from Brown, and I'll react after I read it here for you guys. Here it is. I just don't think he's their kind of guy, their kind of receiver that they want in this offense, talking about Dez Bryant. Troy, all due respect here, but what does that even mean in terms of Dez Bryant not being their guy? Like, Michael Floyd was their guy? Chad Ochocinco was their guy? Albert Hainsworth? And I know that's the defensive side, but still, what? I just don't believe this. So if Dez Bryant got a little passionate on the sideline, it got blown up when playing with the Dallas Cowboys. That's what they do in Dallas. The media is crazy with the Dallas Cowboys, and if something little happens, it gets expanded. And a lot of people are arguing that Dez Bryant, from a personality standpoint, doesn't fit the New England Patriots. Tom Brady runs out of the tunnel every week and, screams. Dez Bryant would fit perfectly with New England. So it's just another person out there saying that Dez Bryant has these personal issues when I guarantee you Troy Brown does not know Dez Bryant. So there you go. More on Dez Bryant, but first, we are presented by BetDSI here on the Cam Rogers Show. Do you think you know more than NFL fans out there? Time to put it to the test. Be a player, not a talker. Get paid for being a genius when it comes to sports. And you're watching this show right now, so you are a genius. Shout out to you, Uncle Phil, in the comments section. Visit chatsports.com/bet. That's chatsports.com/bet. Use our exclusive offer to get up to $600 worth of free money. That promo code is CAM120. It's not gambling when you're making money, folks. Get paid, real cash. chatsports.com/bet. So here it is. Dez Bryant will be a member of the New England Patriots by the time the regular season comes around. And I have a list of supporting reasons in terms of why this will happen. From the New England's side of things, they get the following: a void filled at wide receiver, a red zone target opposite Rob Gronkowski, a passionate player who will likely mirror the passion of Tom Brady on the football field. I just talked about how Brady can get crazy on the field. And a veteran player who's highly motivated for a Super Bowl title. That's what New England gets. No, they're not getting an elite wide receiver. No, they're not getting an 80, 90 reception kind of guy. Dez just isn't that guy anymore. But here's the thing. The Patriots don't need that type of receiver anymore, or at least right now. They have enough targets, assuming that Rob Gronkowski can stay healthy and that Julian Edelman can be productive coming back from suspension. But Dez can be that final piece to the Super Bowl puzzle for the New England Patriots. Yeah, the last few years, not that great. 2017, The first few years here for Dez, pretty darn good. 92 receptions, 93 receptions, 88 receptions during the Tony Romo era there. And at the end of the day, the New England Patriots get what they need in terms of wide receiver production. Now, Dez Bryant gets his one-year prove-it deal because the New England Patriots love one-year deals. So they would totally sign Dez to a single-year option here. Dez Bryant also gets to be on a Super Bowl contender in a cupcake conference, by the way, with a clear path to Super Bowl 53 at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. And then finally, Dez gets to play with his favorite player, Tom Brady. He took to Instagram recently, said he loves Tom Brady, would be happy to play for the New England Patriots. Now that feeling has to be neutral. So there you go. New England, Dez Bryant, it is happening. If you have watched this show before, you know I've been in that camp for quite some time. I think it's going to go down at some point. Expect a call from Bill Belichick to Dez Bryant within the next couple of days, because I'll tell you what, New England's going to exit their Week 3 preseason game and be like, we got to sign Dez now.